Welcome back. Now, after tremendous agitation from farmers in Benue State in the mid-belt region of Nigeria against herdsmen, the state government has finally taken the cue from Ekiti State in the southwest and passed the open grazing bill as a law that prohibits herdsmen from moving around there with their cattle. Channels television reporter Oreoluwa Shonibare has more.
We cannot continue to live in fear, and we cannot continue to live with killers who have no respect for human lives, who killed, who maimed, who rape our women and children, who destroy our farmlands, and who destroy our property.
About time, many would say. Although there are those who would have preferred that the action taken by the governor happened a lot earlier, to prevent avoidable deaths and destruction of property, allegedly committed by herdsmen who lead their cattle onto farms, wiping out villages if confronted. The action of the governor is supported by citizens who have lost loved ones and livelihood, and those who fear for being the next victims.
We support the government and the governor of Benue State for the anti-open grazing bill, because if you look at it, Benue State is the food basket of the nation. And if you don't go to the farm, you cannot produce that much food.
The governor swung into action, setting up grazing marshals to enforce the law. At this meeting with stakeholders, the head of the committee and security advisors of the governor lays down the rules.
You will stay in those areas that you bring your cattle back to rest for the night, and then the next morning you want to take them to go on queue. That will not happen again. You will only buy food and give them. That is what is going to happen. You will not move in that area again.
But this does not go down well with the herdsmen, who feel they're being suppressed. The spokesperson relays their message.
Look at that as an attempt to bury them on the ground. Because as far as they are concerned, we don't know any other business apart from the pastoral business. And when the law says they should stay at the place permanently, and they should buy food to feed their cows from farmers. As far as they are concerned, that is a task that they do not have the strength to shoulder.
The feeling of not being in control appears too unimaginable for the herdsmen, who decide to move into the neighboring state of Cross River. And in no time, there is trouble, and one person has been killed. The villagers, mostly women, are incensed and want nothing to do with the herdsmen. The governor of Cross River is livid by the development and calls on the federal government to take the bull by the horn and stop the violence.
This is not something federal government will leave in the hands of the state. It's a thing that is very urgent. It is a thing that can split people. Federal government must come and take this decision. Federal government must have the courage to bring a scientific approach to ranching. And that's what this country needs at this point in time.
Indeed it is, because not long after the incident in Cross River State, 11 people are killed in Plateau State. The feeling there is the same as the other places where the violence occurred. Anguish and anger.
Tell us what we have done in Bureau land. Why are we being killed?
There is no love lost between the cattle and the grass, but there is certainly a problem with those who control them. And the sooner the differences are permanently resolved by the authorities, the better. Otherwise, there may be nothing left to fight over.
Where's the peace?
Oreoluwa Shonibare for Channels VOA, Washington.